Hello. I am back finally with a comic book haul video of sorts. It has been I can't remember the last time. It's been probably at least half a year since I've done a haul video, and I haven't uploaded a video since the first half of January of this year, 2020. I was supposed to have shot videos in Las Vegas back in around the middle of April, but that trip was canceled because of the lovely virus we have going around that everyone, at least a good portion of the population, is freaked out over. So, I would have had probably at least 10 videos from that trip to upload, but of course, I don't. So that's probably the big reason why I don't have haven't done anything, any uploading the last few months. And, before that, in terms of my haul videos, I had put that aside because, well, they just weren't really getting any views. I was putting in the work, but not getting, the results that I wanted to see. But, I saw that within the last few weeks, I've gone past 1,000 subscribers, which is really nice. I think it's last time I saw a couple of days ago, it was 1,010 or something like that. So I figured, well, might as well do something in honor of that, in terms of, getting my channel active again, since I crossed that mark. And May 1st, a couple of Fridays ago, Texas opened back up, and comic book stores were among the places that people could go back to. Of course, at 25% occupancy. But it was still really nice to go into, even though the store's going to be at full capacity. They couldn't have the number of customers in that they're used to, but it was better than nothing, I suppose. And I was able, last couple weekends, able to get some stuff, give them some money, because I'm sure they're hurting, the Houston area, like, a lot of other places are all over the country and world. And, it's nothing too exciting. I got a few newer issues. Finally able to get my hands on a couple hot issues. And, of course, last week, DC was able to get some of their stuff to stores, and I got a couple books from last Wednesday. I'm shooting this on I think I already said it, May 11th, Monday. So I'm going to start off with the newer books, the more recent books, I guess I can say. I was finally able to get my hands on Batman 89. This is the third printing, and I'm sure all of you know why this is so popular. And also, I was able to get my hands on Batman 90. This is the second print of that issue. And a couple of the books that came out last week for DC was The Flash 753. That's the B cover. And the other new one was the Green Lantern Season 2, number 3. This is the B cover. This issue and the previous issue, I just went with the covers I like the best. Let me show you some other floppies, as they say. These are much older books than the ones I just showed you. This was a next 3 is a mini series. I believe it came out in 1993. It's Wolverine and the Punisher. Only goes to 3 issues. That's it. This is number 1. This is number 2. And last but not least, number 3. Bought those as a brick for about $6 or $8, one of those two. Now next up is books from, let's see, Dynamite. 5 is a 5-issue, I think a 5-issue miniseries. Also another brick that costs, I think, less than $10. They're let's see, numbers 5 issues. Like I said, 5 issues. Red Sonja, Vulture Circle. This is number 1. This is number 2. Number 3. Number 4. And last one, number 5. And let's see, I got some books. Next up are a few books I got for $1 each. This is one from, I'm guessing, the mid-90s. It's an adaptation of a movie, that being Barbed Wire, starring Pamela Anderson. Yeah, it was a bad movie, but hey, I mean, come on, eye candy. Gotta love it. Only cost $1. Next up is I guess a mini series, a 6-part mini series from Oni. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Oni Press. It's called Angel City. Here's number 1. Only $1 each one of these next 6. So we're only $1. That was number 1. Here's number 2. Kind of, I think, set back in the, I want to say 40s. I think. Remember looking it up online. I think it was set there in the 40s, 1940s. Kind of like a film noir type thing, detective, private investigator type thing. I think something like that. I had never heard of it until I saw it in the store this past weekend, or was it 2 weeks? Yeah, fairly recent. I think a couple weekends ago. I think it might have been, when did I go? May 3rd, a Sunday. Was that number 5? Yeah. Number 6. And also, last one I got for $1, last floppy to show you, is She Psyblade number 1. I'm guessing this is a one-shot, I think. And now I've picked up a number of trade paperbacks. I think all these, or most of them, were $3. The $3 range. Yeah, well, a couple were a little bit more, but most were $3. First up is from Zenoscope. Grimm. Next few are from that Grimm fairy tales that they do. Tales from Wonderland. This is volume 3. I don't have volume 1 or 2. I'm gonna have to see if I can find those. Let's see, Grimm Fairy Tales Beyond Wonderland. Like, the Grimm Fairy Tale series is kind of, they're known for eye candy, sex appeal, And both of those are $3, and so is this one. Escape from Wonderland. Call of Wonderland. And okay, next up is getting away from the Grimm Fairy Tales. This one cost me $5. It's volume 1 of Preacher, also called Preacher Gone to Texas. Gone to Texas is the name of the first volume. Finally, and I've read Preacher before, but it's usually, I think a long time ago, it was towards the end of the run. Maybe I read the last 10, 12 issues or so. Let's see if I can slowly but surely pick up the trades. And next up is a book I bought for $9. A trade. Looks like it's... I wouldn't be surprised if it's the first printing of it. Sin City, That Yellow Bastard. Bought this for $9 this past weekend, past Saturday. On May 9th, I believe that was. And this one I bought for $4. It's Ultimate Spider-Man, Volume 1, Power and Responsibility. And nope, yep, this is the last one. This I think about around $3, I think. Called the Terminator In Game. Not sure when this came out. It looks like I wouldn't be surprised if it came out sometime in the 90s. Well, anyway, that's all the haul. That's all I have to show you for this video. I'm not sure when I'm going to be doing my next video. In terms of comic book hauls, you know, it's going to be a while before the industry as a whole gets going again. I still have a ton of stuff to read through. I got this long box and another one behind us, behind the camera to go through, and off to the right. Let's see if I can. Oh well, no, I'm not going to do it that way. To the right, all these are trade paperbacks I haven't read yet. A ton of them. Anyway, and I also got a couple other long boxes that, you know, they're kind of for reading as well, but they're not new books. They're older books that, you know, some I just got for the cover, and others I was lucky enough to get, you know, a run like the entire miniseries or an entire story arc in an ongoing series. Well, anyway, I'm rambling. Sorry to do that. I'm sort of kind of planning on going down to the Kima Boardwalk this weekend, so I might shoot some videos there. Anyway, I'm not sure when I'll upload this. Hopefully within the next couple days. Well, anyway, thank you for watching. Until next time, have a good one.